Alright guys, what's up? This is going to be quite a long video, but this is Project UAC Glock continuation. Now, everything you see right here, this is everything you can buy for UAC Glock. And that's what we started. I started this a while ago, and I bought these items a while ago, and I'm just going through everything. I got some time. I'm going to go through this today. First of all, let's go over what's in the base gun right now. Obviously, you can see this is not UAC. This is Ready Fighter. I don't know why I put that in there. I think I did it for a video or pictures or something. But anyways, this is the same Glock that I used in the first video when I started buying the UAC Glock stuff. And since then, they've released a couple of new items you can see from here. And right here we have, you can see, okay, light. Right here we have, this is the UAC match grade steel hammer and sear, along with the match grade stainless steel trigger lever. I don't know if you can see that. And then, you know, stock TM chassis, both of them. And then the grip is a Garter Gen 1. You can always tell by the pinhole right here. Alright, that's the easiest, fastest way. This is the European version, and that covers the bottom. Nothing else stock. Moving on to the upper, we got the fiber rear and the fiber front by UAC. This is I think this is a WE 150. I switched it from the TM stock because it just wasn't enough power, because I have the UAC enhanced hammer spring. So the rotor, you know, obviously sits up a little bit, hits the blowback unit, and it just makes it, you know, it gets stuck on there. So this is a 150. Hop-up unit is actually not TM. I don't know what the hell happened here. I'd have to actually go back and check my video if I changed it or put in some other build, or I do so many different experiments. I don't know what the hell happened to it, but it's not stock TM. Okay, but the barrel, you know, whatever, it's the stock unit, that's for sure. On to here, aluminum loading nozzle, original one. Blowback unit, it's the version 1. I was doing V, okay, V guys for 1. But this is the version 1, which is the piston, the one that you screw in design. The new one, they changed it, and we'll go over that. So this is going to be a long video. I apologize for that, but I didn't want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos for it. You know, it just sort of doesn't make a sense, because it's all going to go into here. So let's have fun. It does function right now. I'm just going to shoot once to show you guys it, like it shoots. I don't know how well, but it does, like, you know, it does shoot the mags, and these are propane filled. So I mean, that's good. You know, it shoots propane. That's fine. Okay, there's one. That's a TM mag, and this is a WE mag. Okay, let's start going over it. Let's do the upper, since that's the fastest, easiest route. We have the sights too. We'll put these back here, and then I'm gonna have to, you know, hand crank the lens. I still never found a replacement on it, so I've just been using this guy. You guys seem to be fine with it. I'm okay with it. I'd rather have something that like autofocuses fast, and, you know, but can't get everything you want, right? But check it out. This is definitely not. This is not stock TM. I want to say this is WE before they changed it to that really stupid small design. I can't stand that design. The whole hop-up system. Anyways, here. Focused. Okay, this is the UAC TM 0086 aluminum hop-up chamber for TM G17 G18C. What I will do right now, because, well, actually, you know what? I'm pretty sure a majority of you who watch my channel also own WE. So, if anything, let's look at this guy first. Really, this is light. This feels like 6061. I'm gonna say I'm not a big fan of that. But I guess we can't, you know, we'll see how it does. But I use a lot of most of my barrels are PDI. I'm a huge PDI fanboy, and they are steel. So steel versus aluminum just doesn't really work out well. But anyways, let's just see what it weighs. It does not come with a, an arm or a wheel. I'm not gonna lie, I really like the kits that are complete, that come with the arm, like a steel arm, a strong steel arm, and the wheels. But that's okay. So we're just gonna, this is 9.7. Now let me, if you guys gonna excuse me, let me go get a new TM. Brand spanking new TM. I gotta do a video for a high cap I'm selling too, guys, because it made me think about building some to go. But anyways, let's take this out. This one I'm keeping myself because we're having issues with them here in California, so this one's gonna be mine. This is the one I tried using for the Maple Leaf video. Guess what, guys? It light strike the whole time, so I couldn't even film. It was so stupid. I need to bring one of my upgraded guns to test out. Where is he? He's somewhere. The Maple Leaf system. Oh, this guy. Couldn't even test it. I was so stupid. I was thinking that, you know, stock TM was going to work in the middle of a hot day. Alright. Let's focus. Top one. This is before they changed the hop-up design, okay? This is the original one. 46.2 grams. TM. 46.6 grams. Not much of a difference. Now we're gonna input the TM into here, since this is supposed to be based on a, you know, on a TM. So we're just gonna put that guy to the side. So you will need a donor hop-up. You cannot. This UAC is definitely not like Gun Modify, because Gun Modify is getting to the point where we can almost do what, you know, you can for high cappers, which is going to be amazing. I am so excited. That's going to be a huge video I'm going to do. I got to start saving money up for that. That's going to be a big project. But making a project Gun Modify, I mean, you don't even need a stock TM. You just build it ground up. Alright, unscrewing here. That's the one thing I worry with these aluminum hop-up. This is just, you know, when you use steel barrels, and you gotta make sure you maintain them, you know, make sure it doesn't strip anything in here. Let me show you the inner. Okay, I know you guys want to see what the inner looks like. It's definitely a pretty cool design. A lot of work went into this. Okay. Alright, that's the right side. You can see how they did this little groove here. Maybe that will help. I'm not sure. This is when we're gonna have to, you know, see how it is after a while. Okay, that's the. Let me show you the other side. I'm pretty sure this has to be steel right here. I would hope to God it's steel. It just feels magnetized. And here is the other side. These are pretty out there, aggressive, versus just look at the old school ones. This is how the old school ones, guys, are. Well, just original one. Not much meat to grab on, but they worked. But this part, this part on the TM, guys, on the Glock, would always get shaved out. It's just, it's one of the first parts to go out. It's just, oh God. All right, let me zoom back out. Alright, we're going to install it. TM, we are using TM to see if there's any issues. I highly doubt it. UAC is probably one of my favorite companies. Glock, though, I'm going to give the edge to Gun Modify, but we'll see. We'll see after this. I do have the new Gun Modify blowback unit on order, and some of the other new stuff too, so I'm excited for that. I didn't show you guys this on camera. I'll show you now. You probably want to Loctite this if you decide to keep it on and off. nice and tight. Bucking is lined up perfectly. Okay, this definitely needs an O-ring. Did I take the O-ring off with the TM? Oh, oof, my bad. Don't forget the O-ring. It's pretty loose. And what we'll do, guys, is since this is like literally kitted out with all UAC, once this is done, the second video will be like we'll run the gun or something. We'll test it out. I need something. Ooh. Okay. Gotta get this O-ring out. Excellent. So just transfer the O-ring, guys, and that should be it. Okay. Oh, here. Let me show you on the camera right now. We're gonna have to zoom in and make sure the light. Can you guys see? We got a little Allen screw here, so you can tighten it. I'm assuming that's so you can take this in and out. It's up to you. All right, I'm gonna leave it in. Okay. All right, there we go. That's a little nifty feature. Sometimes there's some barrels, but you know, like new barrels don't do that. But old school barrels, you just have to really work the hop unit to get inside. It was such a pain in the ass. But thankfully, they changed the design of barrels in the past years. Boom, we're good here. All I can tell you guys, this is probably going to be one of the lightest Glocks on the market, being all aluminum. Yeah, this is extremely light, which probably wouldn't be bad for IPSC or skirmish, but we'll see how the gun performs. Alright, remember guys, the other one was what, 46 in the 46 gram range. Woo! We're at 33.6 grams. That's a sizable drop. That's noticeable too. Alright, done here. No problem, but this is the plastic. It is by far one of the easiest to install. Now we're moving on to the new adjustable sight. Let's see. Alright. I'm not going to install the fiber optics. That's just, you know, it's gonna. We're already, you know, this video is already gonna be like 500 hours, but it's gonna be a huge file because I'm on the DSLR. Man, we got some. I guess it won't be seen, so that's okay, but. There's some damage here. Looks chipped up here, but other than that, no problems. Because you guys can see how it's adjustable, right? Just like the high cap, it literally looks like the design of the high cap, which is modified, which is very cool. This adjustable sights to Glock have actually been pretty limited. This is, at the time, I'm pretty sure there's more now, but when this came out, I'm pretty sure this is one of the first mass-marketed adjustable sight, rear sight, which is important for people who do IPSC and that kind of stuff. Front sight reminds me of a Dawson sight. You guys see that? Alright, so here's the original. Well, the first one. Let's take it out and see how it looks. Oh, we need a hex. That's finding the right one. Okay. Taking out the, let me zoom out for you guys. pretty sure this is going to be a drop in. Oh shoot, we're missing the blowback unit. I'm pretty sure some of you guys were screaming, get the blowback unit. Can't reach that. Need the switch. This is really too fat. Not the proper tool to do this. Alright. Let's see how it looks with the new ones. Let's get the front end. I'm not gonna do it now. But for the second video, I will do that. Because obviously I need to. Wow, this is so high. Hope you guys can see. I mean, it's incredibly high versus the original one. Of course, it's adjustable, but all right. There is a blue Loctite thread on here. That's pretty cool. Let me, where's the rear sight? Okay, that's the original. I don't need these guys right now. Let's make sure this is the right one. Okay, cool. Here is green. There's green. Then here's red. I think I've talked about it before. We generally see green first. But I'm not gonna lie, red is just way cooler. Could have sworn there was red here. What the hell? Okay, well, whatever. I'm not gonna waste time. But red is just way cooler. Now moving on to the next part. This is a big change. Okay. Their old school one. Oh, that's what I didn't put in here. Oh shit, I put that away. Alright, that's not a big deal. Alright, let's move on. This is their new version. Let's see if there's a weight difference. But the new version is just running, you know, the, what do you call it, cylinder, piston, whatever, versus just the front head piston. Alright. Two different styles. Oh, it's not. Okay, there we go. Let's see which one is heavier. They are both complete. 19.7. 18.5. Original one is lighter, but that's okay. We're gonna use this one anyways. Just for the sake of this video, we're gonna install it. But I highly recommend that you actually blue Loctite this 242, or you just need to make sure that this screw is secure. If you do not do that, you will damage it, and it's just gonna flop around, and it's just gonna be stupid. So don't. Make sure you Loctite it. Not like the permanent one, but the one where you could just take it off, which is, I think, is 242. Okay. Drop in. Should be a drop in. Yeah. No issues. Let's get this guy in. Okay, need a bigger one. What the hell am I? I don't. I mean, here's the problem, guys. I work at the local field sometimes, and I take my tools and I'll let people borrow my tools, but they don't give my stuff back, and now I'm missing certain ones. So God dang it! I'm an idiot though. I gotta check myself. That's definitely not the right. I'm using a star. You should be using a hex. All right. Very cool. That side profile is this is like very. I get like a very. It's very aggressive looking, which is very cool. Okay, but this is, this is a tall front sight. So not tight all the way tight. Okay, no problem. We are done with the upper. On to the lower. Wow, we're at 20 minutes. I could have sworn there was a red fiber. Alright, let's start taking it apart. We got quite a few parts. These are the old parts. Still good units. We're just, putting the latest design in here. Trying to keep it real. Excellent, that worked out. One more. Ooh, that came out. Okay, this is out. This is gonna be a surprising. We're gonna see what's the difference, because I want to say UAC was the first to come out with the chassis. And these are aluminum, from my understanding. So, I mean, this is going to drop weight on this guy even more. This guy's going to be ridiculously light. Okay. We'll see if this post is destroyed too. It's garter, so it should be fine. Yes. Okay, we're good here. This is just, that's typical. That's always going to... Alright. Wow. Where do we even start? Do we have these three? Yes. And then he's going to be done, actually. We have first guy up. This is the reinforced trigger housing. Second up, we have the reinforced hammer housing. Blinking at 23 minutes, that's okay. I'm gonna have to put this to Sony Vegas, merge it into one. And then we have the stainless steel pin set, but we'll just leave that at the end and see if it's smooth. That's the one thing. I'm looking for this to be smooth. Obviously this is going to go into the hammer. Oh, actually somewhere. Okay, they give you what, how many? Alright. Boom. Alright. Now this is what I want to see. I want to see what the difference is in weight. Is this empty? We got a empty out hammer housing. Alright, first up, hammer housing. And I'll do a close-up for you guys. UAC 10.6, 25.9. Boy, that's a huge difference. Alright, this guy's completely naked. This guy's not, so let's take him out. Alright, there we go. Fair game. Alright. 78.2. 30.2. That's the oh man, this is literally gonna be the lightest airsoft Glock. I don't think there's any lighter airsoft Glock than this one. You know, that's gas. You could use a spring one. Alright, let's zoom in. Good comparison of these guys. Here's the front window. Try to keep it in the light for you guys. Here's the side. What if these are casted and CNC'd? I don't know. I think they said it's CNC. I hope it's 7075 aluminum, because steel versus 6061 I feel like would just destroy it after a while, but we don't know. That's the inside, and then here's the red side. Let's see. We'll see if this is a drop-in or not. That's the real test. Alright, next part, front. You can already see the difference right here. I would probably screw this in. I'm gonna Loctite. I'm probably gonna Loctite this after, you know, I finish this video. There's a couple things I want to mod myself, and I'll describe that after I do the video, the second video, if I changed anything. Alright, there's the back. Here's the side. The rails are a one piece, which is cool. Okay. Alright. Let's get to work. Let's do the I'm not gonna I'll just show you if there's any issues or anything, but I'm just gonna try to install it quick as possible, guys. If you don't know how to install anything, I have videos for that. Just watch the TM Glock assembly. So I do have videos on that. That shouldn't be an issue. Alright. First up, we gotta start playing around and see. They changed the design of these. Is this just me, or yeah, well, let's do the matchup first. Okay, this is for the rear. That's gotta be this guy right here. You guys see that I'm matching up this zoom in. They are smooth, which is good. That's very important, especially for the hammer housing. That has to be smooth. Okay. And the final one would be this is for, I want to say it's for the 18. Does it say on there 18 too? Yes. Okay. Don't get confused, guys. It's for the G17 and 18. So if you have a 17, just do like I did and just line them up and match them, and you'll be just fine. Okay. You're gonna see this is exactly the same. No, it's a little bit longer. So let's take these out of picture. Out of picture. We're done. Alright guys, if you saw it, apparently my camera stops automatically at 30 minutes. So we're just going to smush this together. I apologize for that. Can't do anything about the camera. Anyways, we're going to zoom out and continue. And installing the hammer housing. The hammer housing is smooth, but it's gritty a little. So I'm wondering how that's gonna work out. Wait, what? Oh, that's the wrong one. Did I get the... Yeah, there you go. All right, I had the wrong one. All right, valve knocker next. We'll see how this is. Trying to fit the valve knocker through the window. That's why I always try to make sure it just goes through the window. Okay, it goes through the window. Bringing the UAC hammer. They did not make a valve knocker. Okay, no problem here. Got the pins in here. You can feel the grittiness. I'm definitely gonna lube this up, but for the sake of this video, we're just gonna continue. Alright, you do need obviously the donor, because I have the... I'll put this in here. Okay, no problem here. It is loose. That's okay. And oops, we need a trigger back in here. Does anyone know if they made a trigger? I printed out a list of all their parts. Actually, right here, guys. Just to go over, and I didn't see a trigger. They made it for the high kappa, the M&P, but they never made one for the Glock. It's a little bit confusing actually sometimes. But they're almost done with like the Glock. They almost, they got a lot of parts for it, but I don't know. You want to see if you're watching it, get us a trigger, man. Something cool, unique. I really liked your M&P one. I haven't installed it though. I got a video on the M&P coming up soon. That's definitely on the list. Okay, this part is annoying because the pin is loose. Okay. I always try to install it from the side. It's just easier. Okay, get a trigger in, trigger spring. If you guys have any questions on installing, just make sure to watch the TM video I have. I literally go over on how to install it, that kind of stuff. And I'm not going to cut this stuff out because I always want to make sure you guys see if I have any issues or that kind of stuff when I'm installing it on camera. Just need. I'll get the Ready Fighter. Well, actually, this is not stock TM. I'll let you guys choose that if you actually get this far. If you get this far, you're crazy. Because this is probably one of my longest videos. But I'd say you're crazy if you got this far. So far, no problems. Everything's been relatively easy. Just your basic installation. Definitely want a trigger from them. I would like a, like how they have the milestone high kappa slide. I would like if they did limited run on a Glock side with their taste. I think that would be pretty cool. Magazine release, slide release, something cool. You know, I really like their style. The milestone one, the high cap slide, that had to grow on me. At first I didn't like it, but you know what? I like it now. It had to grow on me. Alright, we're gonna see if this bad boy works. Make sure it's lined up. No problem, looks great. Is it short a little? No, let's just double check. No, alright, it's good. It looks nice. Alright, on to the I would say right now it's smooth, but like I've been saying before, it's gritty sort of. So I'm curious to see how this is. I feel the grittiness when I pull the hammer back. It's hitting something, or it's gritty. Let's just do a quick lube, but I don't think this is going to do the job. Try it. Let's see. Alright, enough playing with it. This is something I'll do outside of camera and research with you guys. But I want to say for sure it's a drop-in, but the question is it a drop-in fit? You know, I mean, is it going to work? That we don't know. And that's what we're going to find out really soon, actually. I want to say this has gone with a cinch. It's probably one of the easiest. But I am keeping it all UAC, and I always recommend that. You know, like keeping it one. It's just easier when you use all the same company. It's a little short. Let's see. Let's hit it in one more. Okay, we're good. I'm going to see. It's so light. I guarantee it's actually going to fit on the scale now. And this is what they Ready Fighter. This is aluminum. Just the lower, guys, is 190 grams. You could actually reduce the weight. You could get rid of this, put the gun modify. You could get the gun modify, and what else could you do? Plastic trigger is lighter. I think it's pretty sure it's lighter than the. Holy shit, that's insane. You could actually reduce the grip. 190 grams. It's so light. It's stupid. I can't believe it. Oh. Alright, guys. Now the question is where? Is this in? Are we in all the way? Let's try a stock. Let's just pair this up. Okay, this is a wee outer, but alright. TM blowback unit. That's probably might be the blowback unit. Okay, It is a drop-in installing wise, but not. Did I do something wrong? The frame looks like it's seated properly. Is it the? It could be the garter grip. That could be an issue. Let's try another slide. This is a detonator on a garter blower. Oh, I'm not pushing it on here. Okay. Alright, so you guys saw it. It does not. It's got to be the hammer housing. Cause right here, guys, there's no issues here. No issues at all. Even with the stock TM plastic. No issues. It looks like it's seated right. Let me see if you guys can. It looks like it's seated right. No problem. Let's try the reverse way. Alright, well, I think that's going to be the end of the video. And what we'll do is, in the second video, it's really rough. Doesn't look. It just might be a tad bit tight here on the back of the hammer housing. Let's stop here. Second video will be, and if you made it all the way to here, I applaud you, man. This is insane, but this is Project UAC continuation, and we will, in the second video, I'll talk about what the issues were, what I did, and we'll have like a little mini shooting session with it outside to see how it shoots. I'll probably put a PDI barrel in there and a PDI bucking. No, actually, UAC has their bucking. I'll go grab their bucking, put that in there with the PDI barrel. They're not. I don't think they'll ever make an inner barrel. That'd be really weird. And that was it. It's good to see you guys, and I'll talk about what the issue was. It's just I have to make decisions, and you guys have to make decisions too. When you buy this, the question is, what do I fit? I want to keep this gun 100% plastic, so I think I'm going to mod the plastic slide. I have a lot of plastic slides for the Glock. I think I'm going to run plastic. You know, I can 3D print. You know, I got Ken's Prop Shop is amazing. So I'm deciding on the slide that's going to be fitted to this. Do not fit the UAC hammer housing or front if you have any issues until you've determined what you're going to run on this Glock. It would suck. I see it all the time, and I have to work on people's gun like this. Is, you know, they'll say, hey, I modded this, I'm gonna use this slide, and they buy another company, and guess what? It's so freaking loose on the other company. It's just, it sucks. So always be like 110% sure I'm going to be using this slide, and I don't ever want to change it, or I might want to change. So maybe if the slide is really cheap, if it's plastic, go ahead and mod the slide, mod the plastic slide. Don't mod, you know, this is expensive. The UAC stuff, this is not cheap. So always think about what you're going to do before you mod something, because you can't replace that. You could buy another one, but that's just wasting your money. You can't replace the material you shave off. Alright? That's the only advice. And this is cool. I'm not mad at all. I think this is good. I'm not worried. I mean, you should always expect that you're going to have to do work on, you know, pistols especially. And if you love them, you're going to be okay with that. But just don't get that cheap shit, that China crap. That stuff is just, you know, ACM stuff and 5KU. That stuff is doo-doo. Save your money. UACs, they do a good job. And look at that. It's already coming back. It's tight, but that's okay. Alright, good seeing you guys. Sorry the video was so long. Just didn't want to do like 500 videos of 6 items that all going into this guy anyways. So this is the update of Project UAC Glock. I'll think of a better name. But you gotta know, you know, I always try to do by companies. So peace out, man.